Cultic Chapter 1 Presenter, let's go! Ah, 3D Realms, you beautiful bastards. Abductions, double homicides and tons of missing people. We are the lead investigator on the case, but we got fired. I call bullshit. As any sane person would, we get our gun and badge, hop on the car, and go after the cult behind it all. I bet this will be easy. Oh no. The grave is where we begin. Here are my hands. Yes, hands. I do have 2 of those. I'm not at all concerned about the pile of bodies I just woke up in. I guess that did go to us after all. Further down the path, we find our first interactable. That's a lamp that you can grab and you can throw. And you can also throw at full forces. That's what you want, but I'm just gonna drop it right here. A little further ahead, there is a dude on the wrong side of an axe. I guess we could say he died of natural causes because it's natural to die from an axe to your back. Oh, it's not actually an axe, it's called a hatchet. It is what it is. I'll take it, it's mine now, let's keep going. Environment interaction is kinda cool here. We can create floating fire. That was my dream all along. Floating fire, call me a fucking magician. I quickly realized that you can absolutely destroy the movement system if you just jump, kick in the air, and bunny hop. Look at the speed, It's so freaking fast. This is awesome. I love when games do this, even if it's not a main mechanic, even if it's not intended. I tend to believe that it is intended because like it works way too well. We hit the car, of course. The car does nothing because it's a car. Why would the car do anything? It's just a freaking car. What are they doing? Are they just staring at a wall? What is going on here? Well, that did nothing. Just guide them around, exploit their inability to go down a set of steps. They are really dumb, aren't they? Anyways, combat feels pretty good so far. It really makes you feel like a complete psychopath axing down people. Oh, good old dynamite. Who doesn't like some dynamite? And since Gotham Knights doesn't seem too promising so far, I decided to do some Batman role-playing here in Cultic and just drop out of air ducts and destroy everybody. So we get our first gun, that's a handgun for ya. But before that, let's do the most important thing, which is typing in the typewriter. It's a typewriter, it has a prompt to type, so you type. Yeah, all the way through. You type and you type and you type. Good job. Okay, look at this next interaction because this is pretty much how encounters go 90% of the time in Cultic. You see an enemy hide behind a wall while they shoot and then poke back out and blow their face off. There is not much more to it, and to be honest, I am okay with that. It's so easy to get addicted to those headshot explosions. The outside is of course crawling with, as I like to call them, cult enjoyers. That, may I add, they are pretty dumb. Like AI here is not the smartest thing in the world. Alright, this AI is not taking over the world anytime soon. I mean, to be honest, I think it kinda makes sense, right? Like these are people that join the cult in the middle of the trees and are, I think, eating people or something. So they can't really be that smart, can they? Nope. This is where we get our first glance at the real size of the level. The facility is just a welcome party. A very dead party, I may add. But there are still some secrets to uncover in there, so I'm not ready to leave just yet. Is that lore I witnessed before my very eyes? Oh yeah, sweet, sweet lore. TLDR, the previous investigator came all the way here looking for a missing girl, and he's now probably being feasted upon by a group of clowns in robes. That's what you get for trying to infiltrate a cult, to be honest. Like, instead, what you should do is just kill them all on sight. It really helps relieve all the stress, you know? Oh, Why yes, I did get myself a cute little lever action rifle. It was right behind this dude's toilet. I can still smell the aroma. At this point, I think they will just welcome me with open arms into the cold. Nope. Open, close, open. Oh my god. Enemies are way smarter than they look in this game. They actually kick the dynamite towards you. That's so good. So the door to the armory is closed, and I proceed to waste like half of my next hour trying to get in, and I just can't. This is another room that I found before, which is also, I guess, considered a secret room, but the armory puzzle just evades me. I do not know how to get in. There's nothing I haven't tried. Even the barrel shenanigans did not work on my favor. Really, bro? Besides the garage door, we find our first workbench. Workbenches are there for you to upgrade weapons. There are like 4 upgrades per weapon. Each upgrade requires weapon parts, and the upgrades are exactly what you will expect. Hey, get more damage, get more ammo, get more magazine size, get more accuracy. But each initial upgrade requires 4 weapon parts and I only have 3. So I guess we're coming back later? Who knows? On the flip side, this is the game telling you, hey, you should go out there and look for secrets. They are not a waste of time. They are not just boxes that you're ticking. They will actually reward you with weapon parts that you can then come back here and use to upgrade your weapons. Lever, 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 lever. Ooh. Are you fucking kidding me? What? How did I do that? What the? What? Oh my god. What is that? Is it like a shotgun? It is a shotgun. Oh shit! Hell yeah, brother. The armory was well worth it. That's 30 minutes of my life I will never get back. But hey, now we got a shotgun, right? So for Molotovs and Dynamites, there's this really cool interaction where you hold the lighter with your left hand and then whatever the throwable is in your right hand, and you can lit it up, or just throwing it without lighting it up, of course, but why the hell will you do that? Am I right? And it's just overall a cool mechanic that adds the little extra flavor to the game. This is obviously very much inspired by Blood, just like literally the entire freaking game. The game overall feels very snappy. On the movement side of things, it feels like the game doesn't impose any constraints on you. Besides the kick jumping, you still move really fast, and it's just like fun to move around. Weapons don't fall behind either. The visuals, the sound, the timing, and even the low FPS reload animations are on point. Cultic is definitely one of those games that even if you were just dropped into an empty map, running around, interacting with the environment, and shooting at random shit, will still be somewhat fun. You can see that a lot of care went into perfecting that moment-to-moment player feel. And I think that's one of the key ingredients for a game like this to be engaging and fun to play. Because if you don't have that, then there isn't much for the player to attach to. I mean, the environments are nice and it's interesting to traverse the level, but the game has to feel good. And cultic easily ticks that box for me. Oh, okay. Look at this. Dynamite. Lit it up. And now. Oh, boom, baby! Holy shit. If there is one thing that cultic knows, is that blowing up an entire group of enemies with a single dynamite is extremely satisfying. So the game is more than happy to serve you with perfect setups for your amusement, and providing you with enough dynamite to start a goddamn war. Bridge. What? Yo, don't do that. You're gonna get your face blown. Get out of my face, motherfucker. Hello?
Secretum loqui verba. Esto me suetus.
What? What the fuck?
Secretum loqui verba. Is this you?
Who is this?
Secretum loqui verba.
He's getting
Okay,
pissed.
seriously, who the fuck?
No, he's not talking anymore. Oh no. I'm getting kicked out of the cult straight away, dude. Can we make it our mission to actually get accepted into the cult? I don't want to be investigating the cult. I want to be the leader of the cult. Okay, can we make that our mission? That we just kill so many cultists that they are like, you know what, dude, you can lead us now. It's fine. Stop killing us, please. Is that gonna be the ending of the game though? Like, I feel like all of these games often end like that. Oh, you were the chosen one. You were going to be the leader of the cult and we knew it. We were just testing you. We've been waiting for you all this time. But, you know, now you're here and you're getting accepted and lead us, please. Let's destroy some... Let's eat some human flesh together and drink the blood of our enemies for breakfast. Oh, come on, dude. Alright, there's so many here. I guess we kill this ones first. Don't. Alright. The best way to describe cultist combat so far is a shooting gallery. Enemies are extremely predictable. They are very dumb. You know exactly what they're gonna do. You know exactly what turns they're gonna take, when they're gonna shoot at you, when you should be hiding, and when it's your turn to start clicking on heads. Resources are extremely plentiful. At the beginning of the game, I was doubtful. Should I be using my handgun as much as I possibly can, or should I be saving ammo? I quickly realized that is not a problem whatsoever. I mean, if you look at the screen right now, you can see they have more than 300 shots of handgun. I'm pretty sure that's more than enough to kill every enemy in the level. So that's a +1 for pure mayhem and the joy that brings, but a negative one in terms of interesting game mechanics. But maybe we'll get harder as we progress. I'm really fond of this area of the map where you are essentially climbing this mountain, pushing through enemies, while also being caged by a wall of rocks with enemies looking down at you. It's kind of like a mine. Again, the levels are just interesting to traverse, inviting you to push forward, and you are happy to comply. The usage of vertical spaces is especially good here. Not so much in combat as in creating interesting landmarks and rewarding the player with a sense of progress as you reach the top and then look down to where you were 5 minutes ago and see all the progress that you made and the carnage that took place in the way up. Just moments ago, I was making my way up that mountain, and now I'm stuck at the bottom of a body pit. Silence engulfs me. My lamp is the only source of light as I walk through a river of flesh. No way to go but forward. bear traps, and bound bodies hanging from the roof. I'm beginning to think that I'm not alone down here. Oh, finally! The key I was looking for. I guess it was worth it. What? What is that? Wow, what an end to the first map. It's impressive how well Cultic is capable of setting the pace by just adapting the tone of the environment. There was nothing during that sequence, besides the boss fight at the end, forcing me to move slowly. But yet, I was afraid. The horror meter was at its highest. Every pixel on the screen telling me that I was not safe. And even though up until this point I felt overpowered with a set of tools that kept growing stronger and seemingly nothing that could stand in my way, Cultic managed to make me fall back into a defensive, scared position. If the rest of chapter 1 is capable of keeping up with this display of mastery, then we're in for a treat. And with that, goodbye.